initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked?
Remember, you are experiencing these
I think
memories
now
as
she wanted
Kellogg.
me to kill.
This may prove
Dad was either
disorienting at
drunk
first.
or not around.
This
I guess he
doesn't
must have
seem to be
run
what
with one
we're
of the
looking
Raider
for.
gangs, but I never really knew
There
what he
appears
did.
to be another intact
Don't know
memory
why Mom
close
was
to
with
you
him.
in temporal sequence.
Maybe at some point in his...
There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you
If
to
she'd
the
never
next
met
intact
me,
memory.
she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she...
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us,
I
and we
found
wouldn't
another
fuck
memory.
with you?
I'll connect you.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really exist. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute,
Getting warmer.
but
One
I
of these has
figured
got to tell us
they
something.
were just a convenient
We're
boogeyman for
running out of
anything
brain.
bad that ever happened.
Ah,
They were
there's
real.
one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Big heads never liked taking orders. I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. Big heads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated... Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive.
I found another intact memory.
I understood that kind of
Whenever
revenge.
you're ready.
No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume...
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news.
It wasn't
I
my
think.
idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. His whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor. Probably should.
Kellogg.
His whole setup in Diamond City was part of... The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. His whole setup in Diamond City was part. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
But the dreaming
X688, ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
and nobody's crying but me.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I care for you.
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good, but I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck, and be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.